Well, Tuesday nighter David Goldstein broke the story of LA's $1 million street paver that was sitting idle while a homeless man lived under it.
Well, tonight, David is here with the new developments in his exclusive investigation. David?
Well, what a surprise. The paver was out on the streets today. 4 days after our investigation, that $1 million paver that had been sitting idle for almost a year was on the streets, but it seems city workers had a tough time getting it to work. They banged it with a shovel, tried to figure out what buttons to press, even used a piece of firewood from someone's yard to try and stabilize the chassis. But most of the time, more than a dozen city workers just stood around and watched as the city's $1 million paving machine made its debut. It comes days after our investigation revealed it's been sitting idle in a city yard for almost a year. Street Services Director Nazario Sauceda claims there's no connection. Just a coincidence it's out today, the same week we did our investigation?
You use the word coincidence.
Tell me what word you would use.
I will support that word.
Coming home from a hard day's work.
On Tuesday, we showed how a homeless man was sleeping underneath the paver after taxpayers shelled out more than $1.3 million to buy it. City logs show it went into service in June of last year, but has only been used 51 hours in the 10 months up to this April, including just 5 hours this year. That is until today. But what happened to the homeless man?
There are shelters for all the homeless if they need help.
Okay, but you don't know what happened to that guy.
No, I don't.
After 2 hours of figuring out how to use it, you can see from Drone Force 2 the paver was working, resurfacing a street in San Pedro. It's designed to rip up the asphalt, recycle it, then repave the street. But it didn't last long. They were back using the shovel after the machine worked for about an hour. But Sauceda refused to admit it.
We're very excited to have the machine right
But
here.
it's not doing anything.
That's what you think. I mean, no, they're they're calibrating. I mean, there's a lot of calibration involved, David. There's a lot of calibration.
Paving, it's not doing anything most of the morning.
Again, that's your view.
When you see it.
Well, the city maintains the paver is still in the testing stages. They promise it'll be in use on quite a few streets in a few months, and we'll keep track of it. Susie, back to you.
David, thank you. And if you have a news tip, call 818-655-2442, or you can also email goldsteininvestigates@cbs.com, and your story might be the next David Goldstein investigation.